Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
Boom.
presents to you live from Asia, HexAsians.
Hey guys, one second. I played the wrong intro. We've got an intro. Hold on.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Boom.
Boom.
That's awesome.
All right. We'll just take it nice and slow. Actually, no. Shall I do housekeeping first before we start, or?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, shall we?
Let's knock out the housekeeping.
That's it. Nothing that we speak on this channel is financial advice. Do your own research. Everything's for entertainment, educational purposes only, and the floor is yours.
Should I do the intro again? for our lips. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Discourse Syndicate Network presents to you live, broadcasting from all over the world. HexAsians.
Where's Markable? Somebody call him off vacation. We need a new video.
We will get that soon. But this is to all the streamers. HexAsians are stepping up the game. Time for you to do the same. And please. And I'm so proud that we bring to you content, not just clipping Richard Hart videos and posts for such own channel without even giving a step up. And you saw Richard Hart's last stream. When he said that if you're a content creator, you should your content scarce. That is why I'm going to shift to the normal mic for now. I have an opportunity. I'll use this again.
Oh my God. We are so lucky to have the community that we have. Continue, sir.
So this would be the normal thing, right?
That's right.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, this is like now the chat is going crazy. I can't keep up with the comments. Like it used to be like when we started, it was like 3 or 4 of us. Like, and for me, it was like having a weekly family call with my uncle from Singapore.
Right.
But now, oh my God, we have to do so much.
Hey, D, there's a suggestion that you should get. You know how the host on news shows, they have the logo on the mic? You should get like a hex, put a hex sticker on there or something.
Point noted.
The little
Point
box
noted.
and shit.
Yeah.
Point noted. next. I try to do that next week. So
man.
maybe while we wait for people to join in, how about going about the news?
Yeah, before you do that,
The
Diraj, you forgot to greet everyone.
ah no. I'll set that up a bit later. I have something
Okay.
to say.
Nice. All right, let's do it.
Uh, so yeah, Crypto King. How was the
Well,
Olympics?
well, yes. Thanks, Raj. Hey, thank you everybody for showing up and watching, hanging out with the HexAsians. Yeah, the Tokyo Olympics is wrapping up. I was able to watch last night the Japan versus the USA baseball, and unfortunately, fortunately, Japan did win the gold medal. That's the first gold medal they've won in baseball. But other than that, we got some typhoons heading our way in Japan, so we're making preps for that. That's perfect timing that the Olympics is over with. But hopefully, everybody remains safe and prepared for what's headed our way.
Crazy.
Oh wow. Do we know how big that typhoon is? What category it is?
Well, over the last few days, there's been like 4 or 5 in the area swarming
Oh,
around
wow.
us. So
That's
yeah,
massive.
we're in the season. So yeah, everybody be safe out there in this area. Just look at if you look at Ventusky, it's VENTUSKY.com. It's a great site to track weather patterns and stuff like that.
But
I'll put it in.
Japan may have won the baseball gold medal, but what really won over the hearts is the Japan female long jump. If you haven't seen the video, like it's viral. Just Google on, and maybe you can go. But do that after the stream, not right now. We want you guys to stay here and listen. Same, I think India won its not first, but India won a gold medal in javelin throw, uh, which was kind of unexpected but amazing. And there is this joke going on regarding the uh, uh, javelin throw. Now, throwing is known as ekna in Hindi. So, uh, uh, and there is this thing about the Indian Prime Minister. He is good at uh, Ekna is also like telling tall tales. So that is why there is with the Indian Prime Minister, we were expected to get a gold medal in bhala fake or Ekna. Yeah, Philippines is also kind of affected by this weather. The winds are, but it has
Wow, that's a very, very cool site. Wow.
Yeah, click on thunderstorms. There's a tab right there on the left. Thunderstorms. I think that really brings out the like the. There you go.
I'm guessing the red shade or the black shade is bad, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Good guess.
Yeah, that's a good site. You can use it for all. It tracks the whole world, the globe. So yeah,
Wow.
just check out that site. Very good.
Ventus.
Yeah, I want to say something real quick. I don't. If everybody could say a prayer for my dad. He's fighting for his life now in the hospital. So just thank you for the support. If he's any kind words, thank you.
Oh wow.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Sorry to hear, but do you need anything from us at all?
Nah, I think he's his wife is doing good work. Visiting him, and also my aunts are checking him out. But yeah, this is something to do with what's going on, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man. Hospitals is not where you want people to go nowadays, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I was having a conversation with my mom a couple of weeks ago. Something similar. She was talking about going to the hospital, and I'm just losing my mind. Like, lady, are you not paying attention to what's going on? Like, you need to stay the hell away from there. Like,
Yeah.
by whatever means necessary, don't make me hop on a plane. Like, you just gotta be careful nowadays, man. Unfortunately. But on another note, the site is really good, actually.
Yeah. I've been using that for a while. But of course, with being out here in Japan, we're the weather patterns are pretty severe. So yeah, that's a great site to stay ahead of the
What's coming?
because you could go. There's a calendar on there, and you could like click the calendar, and you could move the time forward as you could track it. It'll do the track and everything. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Good.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh wow. I like the rise and the set graphic. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
For the moon and the sun.
Yeah. They also have an app, but I like the website better because the app kind of forces you to pay for added features, of course. So the website you pretty much have good access to the features. So yeah, check it out.
Cool.
This is very cool, actually.
I think it's from somewhere in Europe that did this website. I can't remember what country, but it's a European site.
Well, not gonna say anything, but not surprised. All right, be right back, guys.
No worries. Yeah. So I think. Well. Okay. Love it. All right. Oh, where's D-Raj? I just noticed he's gone. Anyway. All right. I should probably say hi to the chats. Actually, what's going on, chats? Hex in excess. You're the first. How are you? Crypto Gains 369. ISO or ISO Serenity. T shares. Nice to see you. Crypto Jim Rat, how's it going? Do good booze. I like it. Hey, attendees, what's going on? Papa B's in the chats as well. D'Artagnan 8, how are you? Hexander. Miss Exquisite, of course. T-Bird. This trips me out every time when I see Papa Bonus under link.
Yeah, that's funny.
It trips me out because
yeah,
funny.
It's great that we have such a great audience that likes to, that's awesome. As long as there are good characters in the chat, it's all fun.
That's good. Fire Out Aliens. I don't know why isn't maybe someone's taken that name and you've decided to misspell that, so that's fine. How's it going, Den? Vivian, how are you?
I'm surprised I haven't seen the Twitter handle Mr. T Shares or Mrs. T Shares taken on Twitter or any other type of media platform. That's probably going to be a popular one.
Sure. Hex Organ, how are you? Oh, D-Raj is back. Let me check. Who else is here?
Yeah. Sorry. The mic broke the internet.
It's a blue balls mic now, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
The Cortex support.
Hello, and thank you for calling your specialist in computer needs and ability.
Yeah. Yes. Hope you got a call. Take patience. What were we talking about?
No, I don't know. I think we're talking about the weather, and then
Yeah, we're talking about the weather.
Bad. RG3 is here as well. How's it going?
RG, what up?
Let's see, what else have we got here? Nate J, what's up?
Awesome.
October.
The captain said he's already got a house picked out in PR. Congrats.
Nice. Congrats, man.
Nice.
Congrats. Hope it's a good one, bro.
Can't wait. Well, I suppose we can't wait to visit you at some stage as well. That'll be good. When all that crap is over, anyway.
Yeah, Australia's got it rough, man. I wonder what is it gonna take to get people to say no more? Because that's the only thing that's gonna stop it. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
I mean, for where I am at the moment, at least people are just going. Well, the moment the news of the lockdown was obviously announced the night, just on that very night, everyone's already taking the streets anyway. Not everyone, but most people. Are.
Nice. Good. That's exactly what you gotta do. Just ignore it. You don't have to do anything else. It's really simple. You don't even need to be violent about it. Just ignore the shit. Who cares what they say? It's really that simple. Like, as soon as people realize that, the sooner life will get better. Because it's honestly that simple. What are they going to say? Stop or we'll shoot you? Like, they don't have enough bullets to shoot us all. And that's a fact of life. They just don't. Be right back.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Duraj just dropped off again. That's all right.
Yes, Dan, I believe that's a great opportunity to build your hex bag. Yes. Always take when you have options or the opportunity to get some cheap hex, do it. And when you have the gains and take a little bit off the top, also do that as well. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. I don't know about you guys though, but I'm not selling anything at the moment. I think I don't know when the snapshot's happening, so I'm assuming it's going to be a lot later. So if you've got spare fiat, or if you want to stake your claim for your future passive income, absolutely, please stake your hex right now. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Staking out for the snapshot. Nice. Let's have a look. Let's see who else is on the chat. Baggio. Hello. So no, I think that's everyone.
What about our fellow HexAsian Super Hex? He seems like he's on a world tour on the private jet.
I have no idea what he's up to, but yeah, he's definitely
good on it.
Let me bring up Super Hex. Actually, let's have a look.
Super Hex is the Hex Flex.
Oh yeah, I'd say he's pretty ultimate right there. There you go. There you go.
There he is.
Yeah, no, very good. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I cannot wait for a snapshot to be completed. And yeah. Nice.
If you're not following Super Hex on, I guess he's pretty big on TikTok, so check him out, Super Hex.
Yep, Super Hex Win it is. That's his Twitter handle. So if you're not following him, you probably should. And yeah, I do hope that yeah, I think we're all going to do really, really well. Hex flags. That's it. There you go. Yep, spot on, Stephen. Absolutely. Buy as much as you possibly can get your hands on. And where's D-Raj? That's okay. He's got a couple of stuff lined up, but I can't play it yet until he's here. It's all good. Oh, there we go.
You back?
We're back.
Sorry.
You abandoned the
Yeah,
microphone? That's fine.
yeah. No,
Where?
I switched the network from Wi-Fi to mobile hotspot. Mm, yeah. So where were we? So there were a couple of things I wanted to discuss. Let's hope I can go through them before the internet goes out again. One of the things was regarding people taking profits. Just a sec. Um, one thing was regarding people taking profits. So this reminded me of an uh, what I call as modern day Aesop fables. Um, and shout out to Randy Hilarski. He's I don't know whether he's continuing with the Aesop social uh, project, but he is one of the OG Hexicans. And I think he'll like this story because it involves a horse. So, if you guys know, Lamborghini was initially a tractor company. So, what happened is on a farm, there lived a uh, on the farm there lived a farmer who had a Lamborghini tractor. On his farm, he had a horse, and next to his stable was a chicken coop, and in that there was a little chick. Uh, Now, because they were neighbors, the chick and the horse had a very strong bond of friendship. Now, what happened one day is the horse fell down into a compost pit, and there was no one around. But the chick saw that the the horse is in the compost pit, and quickly thinking, the chick went to the farmer and clucked and pecked at the farmer and asked the farmer to look into it, and he saw that the horse was in the pit. So he brought out his Lamborghini tractor, uh, tied a thick rope to it, and threw it in the pit. And the horse held on to it with his mouth, and the farmer was able to take the horse out of the compost pit. So after that happened, and the horse was like very thankful to the chick and praised it a lot, and everything was going. They become the best of friends. Now this happened, and after few days, the same thing happened, but the this time the chick fell into the pit. Now the horse uh, was quick to think, and like the chick was trying to fly out of the pit, but was getting stuck in the last part. So that is why all the horse did was just he hanged his pee down the pit, and the Jake was able to hang on to it, and this way the horse was able to save the chick. Uh, So, what is the moral of the story? So, the
Damn. Perfect timing, D.
Well, it's off the tech support.
Right. He's off to call himself. It's okay. Oh man. Yeah, shit's getting crazy everywhere, man. So
So, do you want to address BP? You brought up his comment about he's liquid and he's got some these back.
uh,
the models
so yeah, uh, so the moral of the story is when you are hung like a horse, you don't need Lambos to pick up chicks.
that was a good one, bro. That was well worth the wait. Thanks for getting fucking it up.
I was completely thinking.
It's very true though.
I was thinking logically though.
So,
It's a wordplay. Oh my god.
dude, yeah, and so yeah, so, but my point is, uh, yeah, like I said it on the last stream. Yeah, I'm happy people are able to cash out their gains. Yeah, if you are going to need the money, then yeah, you should. But always build up assets and not liabilities. And you should be very careful with, because you are giving up an asset to buy a liability. So yeah, all those but each man for his own. This is
Yeah.
my advice. Take it and go.
Yeah, but D brings up a great point. I mean, it's so critical that I even made a stream talking about that one word. What an asset is, because a lot of people just don't understand. Like, if you got to sell Hex, sure, knock yourself out, but understand what you're doing. And if it's for a financial need, then sure, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing wrong with selling as long as you got more working for you, I guess, right?
Yep, absolutely.
And
But
what? Yeah, that was the main thing.
yeah, I mean, it's important. It's important.
Yeah,
It's important though, right? That's why we're talking about it.
yeah. If you guys aren't uh, and if you guys aren't already following Wales only on his channel, like what you are doing, you are getting so much of educational content over there. That
Thank
is
you, D. Appreciate
why
that.
we kind of have a different type of show over here. If you want to go join the master class, go on Will's channel.
This is
Which
for
also
fun. That's
reminds
for
me,
work.
please, 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 uh, please also like and subscribe the HexAsians channel, because it acts as a backup. And guess who was telling this like 2-3 weeks continuously that channels are going to get banned before the whole scenario happened with
Yeah, we were
who
talking about
is
it for a while, weren't we? We've been talking about this for a while.
Richard, as well as some other influence. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we
Yeah.
know it's
So
coming. They have no choice. The truth is coming
listen
out.
to
So,
me, please. I
you know, not much of an option there. It'll only get worse from here, you know. And That's just what the name of the game because they have control for now, and that's what it is. That's why you have to be a little bit all over the place. Got to make sure that you're reachable, at a minimum. So very important.
Yeah,
Or know where to
yeah.
go to make contact with people,
And
for example, stuff like that.
but
Should we, Diraj? Should we?
uh, uh no, no. You can try, but I'll tell you one thing. Even if you get in contact with Punjabis or any Indians in general, most likely they will teach you Hindi, not their mother tongue.
Mm.
At least I am that way. I don't know how many other people are that way because
Is there
it
a reason for that?
sometimes having a language barriers. Yeah, sometimes having a language barriers can be used for like code language.
Oh yeah, I
Like
get that. I mean,
I
besides
can.
that though,
That's
is
kind
that
of
the only
what.
reason?
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. That's the
Super
only
chat.
reason.
Give me one second,
Like,
guys. Super chat
yeah,
from Victor.
especially
Thanks for the
in offices.
Go ahead. Golden
Wait,
yacht
Go ahead.
only.
wait, that deserves something.
I just noticed the name change. Golden Mike only. Yo, I gotta pay more attention.
I want to change Ripper King's name, but I can't do that. Oh god,
Yeah.
there we go.
They can't stop us. Dil pe tha hexitare.
Oh man,
Oh,
too funny.
Come on, right? Either way, I'm still having trouble with my Nepal account. I would be starting my hands very soon. On tier 1 subscription, you can hear me like this. Tier 2 or tier 2, I speak at a faster rate and also do some charts and other stuff.
Oh man.
And for tier 3, you can hear me say your name on the golden mic. For VIP tier,
Oh my god.
that one. I can show you some other things that can be done with the golden mic. It's
Once D becomes the second trillionaire after Richard, everybody's gonna want to be selling these video clips for money. Watch. Watch. Yo, this is Insta classic, man. This shit is bad funny. Oh my god. A lot of people aren't gonna know where the term pulse comes from. That's gonna be funny in the future.
Yeah. Let it be. Let people figure out when after it goes viral.
All right.
Then they realize
it's gonna
they
even
have
go
been
more
using the
viral
term
after that.
in a very appropriate way.
We're pre-viral.
But
We're pre-viral with the golden mic.
you know when we're gonna get viral, right? We're gonna get loops of Diraj talking in loops with the QR code saying if you put 1 hex, I'll give you 2 back. You know you've made it.
That's when it's official, baby.
come on, man. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's too funny, man. This shit is too funny.
But Uh,
So many scammers out there right now for Hex. It's
yeah,
crazy, but that's how you
and
know it's,
yeah,
things are
and
going well.
it was
Do your eyes just dropped? No.
yeah. The thing is, yeah, these are all jokes. I don't. Yeah, these are all jokes. I don't really. I'm not going to start an OnlyFans. I hope you knew that, and I don't want any tips or donations. If you want to help me out, just buy some hex and stick it for
Boom.
five.
There you go.
Uh, because there are we have to be different from the other influencers, because I followed unfollowed a lot of crypto influencers just yesterday. Like
Congratulations,
it's
man.
getting
Congratulations.
like gross. Like they are try yeah, and mm, like how why do they do this? Like it's a disease, and for you and for the matter of fact, to cure that disease, um, we had a mental health expert uh, from South Park say tell us something about it. Uh, would you like would middle class? Would
Namaste.
you play
It
that
means,
clip for me?
fuck you, I have anxiety.
Oh, Cartman is definitely a Hexican.
I'll do it again.
Oh my
I'll
god!
do it again.
Namaste. It
Uh,
means, fuck you, I have anxiety.
It's even better the second time around, yo. Oh my god.
Damn, that's great.
Oh man. Too funny.
like but that's
Did anyone see what Archie
I,
is doing? He's doing
that
video
was
call out.
I don't know what he's doing. He's like speaking in code over there, man. I don't know that language.
No. These
to-
are old people talk. I've
yeah
heard
to,
all that.
Oh,
God.
I see.
You see that?
Yeah,
Young and
yeah.
King 15.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
actually
Go ahead.
I saw your question, RC King.
yeah
Well, here's the thing you got to understand about selling, interestingly enough. So when people sell something this early in its existence, what happens is that people that understand what's going on end up obtaining ownership, right? So when that happens, that's essentially a transfer of wealth from the patient or from the inpatient to the patient, right? The patient being the entity that's now scooping up the hex that's being sold via the emergency early end stakers, right? By the emergency end stakers, right? So those hex aren't just sitting out there in the market. Like people are buying those dips and they're staking that hex and they're making it disappear. So, we're going to continue to see a lot of emergency end stakes now because at least for the first 3 years, right? Because there's still so much hex that was dished out and minted in the launch phase that the system is going to have to work it out, right? And it's going to be a function of price and people's discipline with respect to holding their stakes. Look, I see a lot of stakes, man, like the day before yesterday when we had the 6.3 payout per T-share. All of those emergency end stakes that I saw that were major, they all gave away. They all gave away their big payday bonus. They didn't even care. You see? So the higher price goes, the more emergency end stakes we're going to see. And all that's going to do is create bigger whales faster because if you're smart and you have long stakes, you're going to benefit from all of that. as long as it happens, because people will have weak hands. No doubt about That's right. People will have
So-
weak hands, no doubt about it.
So Wells, has the network or the crypto space feeling the impact of the amount of hex that has been sacrificed, or is that gonna be realized once mainnet for Postchain goes live?
I think we'll really see that once we have two networks to operate within, right? Because the Ethereum network gives us the ability to see what isn't. Postchain network will give us the ability to see what can be, because there's not going to be any friction there, right? You're going to be able to transact frictionlessly, and that's the key. That's what's going to separate Ethereum from Pulse, right? Like, you're going to be able to stand a whole lot of shit over there up that can't stand up on the Ethereum network, and that's very important, because that's what could convert some promise coins into something. But until then, right, they're still just promise coins, unfortunately. And it's a function of the Ethereum network. And, it's pretty much for those with funds only, unfortunately. So that only word strikes again.
I just want to shout out to John in the chat.
Yeah.
Well,
I had some points to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, D.
You shout out to Johnny Chaos. The invite for the karaoke night is still open if you want to join. But other than that, I had some things to say regarding the emergency and stakes. Now I am kind of doubting some of these wallets are getting hacked or lost and being emergency and unstaked. But that is a very rare scenario. But more probabilistic scenario is people are getting wrecked trading on futures markets, because I, like I said, Arthur's law. If you have leverage, you will get liquidated, and once you
I
are
like that.
liquidated, you have to bring up money from somewhere. You have to emergency and stake. And I think Richard mentioned it in one of his streams. Yeah, I think he called the horn pattern. Like, it goes and liquidates the shorts, and then goes up higher and liquidates goes lower and liquidates the longs.
And then,
Liquidate the
And
longs,
this
yeah.
is what is happening. And oh boy, this I know for sure there were a lot of people who had set up shorts for the EIP 1559, because everybody was calling it a sell the news event.
Buy the rumors,
And
sell the news. Yeah.
actually, even I had said that. Um, I, yeah. So yeah, maybe that is kind of. Well, Vegas, and yep. I'm so happy my visa. Now I have the what you call amount required to apply for a visa. So it is highly likely I will be joining the Vegas meetup, so that people can come to know in real life how awkward I am to talk to in real life.
That's okay. If someone gives you shit, you just tell them.
But we don't know that there are still travel restrictions.
It's all good.
Did I miss connection, or did the clip did not play?
Nah, you just got a lag over there, bro. That's all. By the time you see the video, it's already done playing over here. Yeah.
The streaming gods are angry with me today. Maybe don't know. Maybe I need to do some like kind of rain dance.
Rain
Please
dance.
give me. What was I pointing out?
Talking about sellers.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like the horn pattern liquidating all the traders and uh, yeah, hexicons included are maybe emergency and staking, and which also leads me to the um, one thing is for sure that once Pulsion launches, there are going to be a lot of penalties being paid out for latent staking because there is a huge amount of tiny hex stakes which were not profitable to end stake on the Ethereum network. They are going to be coming out on the Pulsion network. So there might and most likely they would be not selling, rather they will be going for a longer stake, a bigger and longer stake. So I don't. So the share price will definitely ramp up quicker on the Pulse chain network than the Ethereum network. This is my again prediction, and most of the time I am kind of right. Uh, soon will. I don't like the term B shares because it doesn't rhyme that well. I like G shares or Giga shares. Giga. It's
Sounds cooler than B.
yes, but G as in gold also. So yeah, David Morales. You if you want a golden mic, wait, I will have to find my Amazon affiliate link to share with you. I'll do that later. On
Autograph? Are they? Do you have a special autographed mic
Version.
yet?
You should get a deal
Like,
with the manufacturer for sure, or whoever sells that shit.
yeah.
Oh man.
Uh, um, EX, yeah. Ebird's comment. Um, yeah, there are other things happening on Ethereum network. It's going to continue. Not that EX has a big impact on the Ethereum network, but EX will definitely hold some of its value. I do believe that people buying for the first time would prefer buying PX directly instead of EX just because of the
Fees.
entry fees. And apparently they were trying to fix the fees, but nothing has changed.
They're not trying to fix
If
anything, bro. Come
you
on. Pretty obvious.
the well, they did change something, and
Uh-huh. You should
the this is my
watchtheburn.com. You'll see what it really looks like. That's my advice to you.
they, I do did the best place to watch the network is etherscan.io, but you should be able to know what you are looking at before doing that.
Mhm.
And there is another site called etherchain.org. Uh, that one like just gives how many ether are burned each block, so we can use that as well. But there are some changes that have happened to the network, and I can see by looking at the blocks themselves. And here are the some of the things that have actually happened. Now the block size limit has been increased from 12 million to 30 million, which fluctuates. Like they have marked 50% utilization as um, um, mark or standard. If there is more than 50% uh, gas utilization, then they increase the block size as well as increase the block fee. And if there is less than 50% utilization, they decrease the block size and the block fee. The whole thing doesn't make sense to me because uh, why are you increasing both of them at the same time? Like, if you should first increase the block fee, and if still there is increase in gas utilization, then you can increase the fee. You can't do both. You shouldn't be doing both at the same time, but that is how it was decided, and what is going on. So what is happening because of it is, one, miners just refuse to take uh, transactions from the mempool into the block, and they are mining empty blocks. If you go to Etherscan, you'll like find within the last half hour or so there will might be at least one empty block that has been mined. So on one hand there is congestion, but on the other hand they are just keeping the blocks empty. If you can see click on the latest blocks, you'll get
That
Pretty
to
one's
see
zero.
much.
like
Pretty much. All they're
This
doing
one's
no
zero.
no
is
no uh, blocks on the right side, left side,
Where?
my left side. See,
That blocks.
latest blocks.
from
The blocks. Okay.
latest block,
Oh,
yeah, see, just
which one?
10
Anyone?
transactions,
Yeah. You get a lot of zeros,
just 10
like that
trans.
one.
I if you But definitely, what sense does it make? Like, one block has 300 transaction, other blocks have 10 transactions. uh, so yes, you are at uh, the miners have taken you hostage again. And so basically the only thing they are prioritizing is the
ETH burn.
transactions with no, with minor tips. Those are the ones being prioritized. Others can just be in the
I
mempool
mean, yeah, the
forever
tips.
and
The
fail.
tips are what's being
Tips.
prioritized. And you can see it just by because you don't
uh,
not only do you have the
uh,
gas fee, but you have gas fee plus tips. The fuck for? What's the fee for if you
yeah.
need tips? I don't
And
understand.
but
I'm confused.
what
Proof
more
of high fee.
interestingly, what has happened is, uh, if you remember, everybody was talking about flashbots or
Hmm.
alternative proofs, or alternate ordering of transactions.
Hmm.
Now it is not possible. So now 100% of the block rewards are going directly to the miners, and they are again extracting whatever value there is available to extract from all your DEX trades.
Yeah,
So
well, long
yeah,
story short,
and
Ethereum is just buckling to miners, right? Like
um,
that's what it boils down
but
to.
buckling to miners, it's like the
They have
miners
to.
are the network, right? The
Exactly.
miners
They
are
have
the
to.
network. So,
Yeah, they have to until they can actually create a proof of stake consensus, which they clearly cannot do.
uh,
So,
s- see, they can. Um,
can they? I mean, they haven't
but
done it, and they've been talking about it for what,
uh,
4 years, three
but
years? Can't tell.
they right now the incentive is not there.
Oh, so it'll
But
come after
the
post launches.
purpose,
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Incentive is not.
yeah,
that'll
that
Right? Like that's basically what's gonna
definitely
happen.
one that is going to play a big because Pulsechain, after all, is a fork of the ETH staking network. So
Well, apparently
we can
not,
do it. So
because they are not doing it
they
yet.
are just uh,
Like,
why should they like and talking about
sure. Why should they?
people are
Binance only
talking
started eating their lunch. Pulse's turn, right?
about centralization. Yep. And where is it? Mm, talking about problems with centralization, like how many mining pools are there for Ethereum, even though it is said to be the most decentralized network, but in in reality there are like only two or three main mining pools that get the block rewards. And I guess the only advantage is that you can still mine them on GPUs, but definitely not profitable. Like you are immediately. And see, ASIC mining in some aspects is better, because it is more efficient. GPU GPU mining, uh, even though it is accessible to everyone, uh, it is less efficient. And the advantage of GPU mining is that if it becomes unprofitable, at least you can resell those GPUs to the gamer community. But if the ASICs become unprofitable, then yeah, yeah, you can just run a steamroller on top of those ASIC miners, which is kind of what the Malaysian government did. If you remember, the now it was for Bitcoin, but uh, they all look similar. And once, yeah, once it becomes unprofitable, and which most of the miners that were developed in 2017 are now unprofitable. So the only thing you can do with it is use it as scrap metal. Uh, oh my god, I talk so much. I need a break. So I am going to take a break. Today we are drinking Copico,
What? What?
Copico Blanca, uh,
Oh,
78
copy
degrees.
code. Yeah, nice. I
Copico,
like the
78 degrees.
I like the sweets. I don't know about the drink though. Is it any good? Because the drink is always very, very sweet.
Um, the no the drink is even better than.
Huh.
Cheers to you.
And the candy. Huh.
What is Crypto King drinking? I didn't know the name.
I see
Coffee.
that.
It's like a coffee milk kind of drink. It's pretty good.
Interesting.
Pretty good.
I don't have anything to drink really. It's just tears.
The best drink of all.
The best. When we all roll out to our golden yacht, right?
Yeah. So let's go for a break.
Where you at? Actually, I'm on my way to pick you up.
Okay, great. I'm waiting for you.
See you then. Bye.
Oh man, too funny. Searching for emergency and stakes on the day, none to report. Everybody's ending on time. What a shame. Oh man. So I just wanted to follow up to RC King's question from earlier because he like reworded it, I guess. So I don't want to leave him hanging. So let me just go back to the question real quick. I'll read it out loud. You don't need to find it. So you think we will see like after these dumps? He's basically trying to know like why is the price behaving like this? And long story short, there is somebody trying to keep the price down. That's literally all that's going on. Hex should not be trading like it's trading right now. And if you look at the chart and you've been around the market long enough, you understand that what's happening right now in Hex is not normal for Hex based on past activity, right? And that isn't to say that the market won't change, but when you understand how things are designed, you understand that this is pure manipulation, one-sided, because this is not how Hex trades. And eventually what's going to happen is that the seller is going to run out of ammo. And all of this accumulation that's occurred has now been transferred from the market to a black hole because whoever's buying the Hex now is taking advantage of the low prices because nobody thought they would see 8-10 cents again. Because again, that's not how it's designed to trade or to move. It's just not. So whoever's selling now is A, keeping the market down, and B, screwing themselves. And that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's their prerogative. But reality is reality. And math is going to dictate that they'll be buying higher if they do come back in. And that's all. So is this price action normal? No. Is this price action going to continue? Probably not. What you should be thinking about doing is taking advantage because it's not going to last. So that's what I'm saying to you. Just look at the chart, bro. They look at the chart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't like to use the word manipulation because
That's cool.
it's
But look at the chart.
manipulation only if the market is yeah it's only manipulation if the price is going against your order. Otherwise it is just organic.
No, false,
But
false.
yeah,
No,
whoever is selling,
I'll stop you right there, D. I can't. Because here's the thing. I come from legacy, right? And
I
in
know
legacy,
that. I know that.
oh, okay.
I know that. I
But
know
you got to
that.
understand, for the public, they're not gonna, you know what I mean? They're not gonna like conceptualize that because in legacy, that's a big joke. That comment right there is a big joke because no, let me explain. Because in legacy finance, for a long time, HFT drove everything. And what's HFT is like the real short-term algorithmic trades, because all they did was come in and buy everything after the market closed from like 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time all the way to like New York 8:30 a.m. They would buy. Then nothing will happen during U.S. hours. Literally for like 10 years, this is exactly what happened. And nobody would understand why the market would go up day after day, but you would never see it during the market open hours. And then the joke is people would get mad because the market would be manipulated higher. And then, right, that's what was obviously happening. And then when it would get sold down, you would see people getting mad saying the market was being manipulated lower. It's like, what the fuck are you saying? You don't even see the market go up, but you only see it go down. So clearly you're missing the point. But anyways, I'm sorry. I just... It's just, I've been at this for too long,
HFT
bro.
is
I'm sorry.
a different issue altogether.
Yeah. Not related to anything we're
Yeah,
doing here.
HFTs are different
In
issues.
fact,
and
they don't even really exist
Ethereum
anymore.
network,
They ate themselves away.
Ethereum network is plagued by similar bots. Yeah, because one thing was nobody could predict the algorithm, and I think there was one instance where there were two bots that were front running each other, and they just crashed the market because one was selling and other one was selling lower, like front running those orders. So they nearly crashed the market.
Well, the interesting thing about manipulation is that it doesn't
Am I-
last long.
Did I lose connection again?
No, we hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
But most importantly, uh, yeah. But most important thing is you need to know that there are always bigger fish. So
Fact.
yeah, you can try manipulate, but there is a reason why there is that huge buy wall at 5 cents, and there is other so on V3. So if you trying to manipulate, yeah, keep doing it. You will get what you hopefully you get what you want and continue to prosper, and hopefully you will realize your mistakes soon and get back into the hex ecosystem and buy lower, buy higher.
Usually higher, bro.
Yeah. Oil future market. Yeah, that was like, oh, yes, I think some guy did put a bid for those negative futures, and then only after that he realized that, oh, I have to take physical delivery
Delivery.
of the oil. So
That's another point as well. So that was,
there
there's a lot of hex flex
one more
movements at the
thing
moment.
I wanted to say regarding.
I don't understand. I mean, everybody came in at different points in time. I don't understand this thought process at all. Who gives a fuck about what other people are buying? I don't know. Right? Like, I don't know. Like, everybody didn't get into Hex at the same time. Everybody's bag wasn't the same when they entered either. So somebody has the ability to buy some fancy shit. That's a function of their life, not yours. So why would, I don't know. I don't get it.
I think it was just what he was trying to point out, at least, was he was probably just trying to say that there is a lot of activity on the hex flex. That's all.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, people, it's been 2 years, guys. Right? Like, it's been 2 years. It's okay to take profits if you can and if it makes sense. But again, this is a wealth building tool. So we promote it as such. And the whole fact of the matter is just like D was saying earlier, you don't want to get rid of assets for liabilities. And a hex flex is just that, unless you're buying a business with your hex, right?
Right.
And I actually saw 1 or 2 people do that. That's the right kind of hex flex, because it's going to allow you to accumulate more assets in the future, right?
Yep. And I like the Hex Flex idea is that it proves success within the Hex ecosystem.
Correct.
A lot of people that still want to claim, oh, you can't sell it or you
Scam
can't
and
do
all this
nothing with it.
BS. Yeah.
Well, Hex Flex is throwing all that shit back in their face
Yep.
because those hexagons that are doing the flexing are proving those furus wrong.
Yep.
And I appreciate what they're doing with that.
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like the folks that are doing it are able to do it. I don't think that those are the folks that are just out here cashing out, in most cases, right? Cashing out all of their bags, anything like that. I mean, I think,
No.
you know, I think everybody in Hex that celebrates it understands that their Hex flexing comes with some responsibility, right? Like,
Yeah.
what happens if you can't recuperate that position? That's I think about that every fucking day. That's why my damn duration is 14 years plus. I don't play that game. I'm not trying to have that. So, you know, when you think about the long term, you have to think about, well, what's going to happen if you don't have these T shares, right? Like, because it's only on the books for 15 years. What are you going to do after that? you expect to just die, right? Like, what's next? Like, clearly you need more. So, you know, you got to make the right decisions in order to assist you to get through that period of time and to help, you know, your future offspring or whatever get lined up as well, right? We have to break this cycle. And there's only one way to break it, and that's by taking the right action now, right? And that requires discipline. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I agree with Finbear on that one. My Hex Flex was in the post sacrifice of Trezor.
Nice.
I agree with Finbear on that one. For sure. That's gonna be my post flex. No pun intended. But yeah, man. I'm excited about post. That there is gonna blow a lot of people's heads off because they're not gonna believe it. Oh, we can't hear you, D.
Can't hear you, D.
Can't hear you.
Oh, no. No sound.
I think there's something wrong with his internet. Because I hear like static shit or interference.
Yeah. Can you hear
Sounds
us?
like he's in a barbershop.
Right.
Do you want to take a break and we come back?
Yeah, let's get some Wojak in there or whatever that guy's name is.
Come back, D. Come back.
Hi Wojak, it's been a long time we've met. What are you up to these days?
Hi Wall Street boy, I've been investing heavily into Bitcoin and making huge gains. How's your Wall Street going? Are you making good money?
Yeah, I've been making a solid 11% on my investments every year.
Ha 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 ha. Dude, I'm up 22% since yesterday and 420% since last 3 months on my crypto portfolio.
Wait, what? Wojak, get me in. I feel so left behind when all my friends are making 10 times their investment and here I am just making 10% a year. I want to invest in crypto as well. I will meet you tomorrow.
The next day.
Wojak, I've cashed out 10% of my stocks portfolio and I want to invest it into Bitcoin.
Do it WSB. I bet you're gonna move all your stock portfolio into crypto soon.
Wojak, I will meet you after a week now. Let's hope I make some good money.
Meanwhile.
Didn't even get to bronze.
1 week later.
Damn WSB, I think you've become a huge fan of Bitcoin now. How much did you make in the last 1 week?
Bro, I just can't thank you enough. I am up 3 times on my investment. My $5,000 are literally worth $15,420 now.
Are you sure about that?
Bro, now I want to invest my whole stock portfolio into Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency is the future 100%.
Don't do that WSB. I've got a better coin to invest in right now. It can give you a better return than Bitcoin.
For real. A better return than this? Let's do it. I want to invest my complete $45,000 stocks portfolio in it.
Go for it, WSB. The coin is Rocket. Elon Musk has been promoting this on his Twitter account, and this will go to $1 sooner than you can imagine, and it's under $0.0000001 right now.
Thanks Wojak, I can now afford a better lifestyle, and it's just because of you.
It's okay, WSB. I am just happy I am able to help.
A few inches later.
Didn't even get to bronze.
I think it's nothing to worry about, it's just a correction. How bad can it be? Anyway, let me check it. Brew, what is happening? You said that the market is under correction, but I am down by 70%. What is this happening? I am really scared.
Don't worry, WSB. It's a common thing. Welcome to crypto. This happens every month in the market. Do not worry, it's really a correction, it will recover soon.
I received another notification and it says the market has fallen down even more. I am getting a lot of anxiety, Wojak. I think I should sell everything even though I am in a huge loss.
That's a rookie mistake, WSB. People like you lose money in the long run. If you can accept 1000% positive, why can't you take a negative 80%? It'll be up soon. Do not worry.
That makes sense. I am gonna hodl, and anyways, Rocket is going to the moon no matter what.
Exactly. Promise me you will not look at your portfolio for next 7 days, and I will not look at it as well. I bet you'll thank me later.
BT.
Several days later.
I haven't looked at my portfolio since we talked last time. What about you, Wojak?
Me too. I heard that Bitcoin recovered and the market is good.
Great. Let's check how's Rocket doing. I think the website has some glitch. It is showing the price of Rocket $0.
Wait, let me check it on my phone. WSB, is McDonald's hiring right now?
Oh my god. This shit is too funny, bro.
And he's gone.
Before I go on, that Wojak clip is made by AL Beagle 96. The Beagle as in the dog, AL Beagle 96. Yeah, so if you want to go check out his channel, please do. Diraj, do you want to try your microphone again? There we go.
We got you.
What I want to say is regarding the HexAsians. If you grew up with holes in your Japa toes, you celebrate the minute you were.
What?
I think the echo is we're going a little overboard with the echo. I think can you adjust the echo?
I think he's frozen.
I think he froze.
Okay, I'll fine tune this in the next stream. Hopefully it will. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the like button and hit the bell icon so you get a notification once you have a new show. But we have us also follow Matty Allen's channel to keep yourself from getting the sudden wealth syndrome, which many of the people are having. And also regarding Hexflex, I almost forgot to give a special thanks to David Morales. He did a special donation to the Philippine community. He had posted uh, photos of like giving away what do you call, ration uh, or food to the needy in the uh, ex community. It's amazing. Thanks, David. In Filipino, maraming salamat po. Uh, that's about it. Um,
Is this the one?
I think. Yep. So food packages. So
Gotcha.
and that's church
So that's
community
food.
that received
Yeah.
but rather the community church that received food, and it's packaged given out to the
Nice.
church.
Well done.
So,
Well done, David.
yeah, it's,
Yeah, good
That
stuff.
really goes a long way helping people in need. That
and actually I I don't I think he was a kind of bit shy with coming out like even mentioning it because from me, like if you are doing any charity, you shouldn't be actually showing what you are doing. You should not, because in a way it becomes a condoning the needy. But everywhere. Thanks. Other than that, good. And I think somebody asked from which state I am. So I am from
Yep.
Maharashtra, or that is the state where Mumbai is located. So people may not know Maharashtra, but people know Mumbai because it is the economic or financial capital of India. Mm, And other than that, yes, I did have some uh, announcement regarding Pulsechain. Like I had mentioned already that we were setting up a node in India. So our programmers were able to run a node. We did also run a private network of node, uh, but without the system state. We did try with the system state on, which again is a big uh, technical difficulty because getting the node to sync is a headache. Carrying over the Ethereum system state is around 6 TB or not 6 but 4. So you need at least 6 TB space, and doing that whole thing, getting it to sync, is a bit difficult. So my guess is don't uh, yeah, we may see 4 more weeks for Pulse Chain testnet meme coming soon. So but hopefully people will be able to. I believe in the developers, so they will be able to get across it. And we are also trying to set up another project on top of Pulse Chain, but details will be coming out as and when we develop. And by the way, I was the first person to announce that I am launching a coin on Pulse Chain. Uh, it is going to be called the Ubiquitous Web Utility Token, but I'm going to rebrand it to Universal Web Utility Token, because I know there are some people in the community that can't pronounce complex words, even three syllable words like Wagyu. So people having difficulty pronouncing Wagyu, uh, how I don't expect them to understand ubiquitous. So it will be called Universal Web Utility Token, or or for sure, and the ticker symbol will be UWU.
What just happened there?
And
I think it just went like
I think you
I don't think uh, you guys have no anime fans got the joke. The rest may not be able.
Some
But
people already did.
and by the way, we are going to bring a very cool concept on top of my other pulse chain that is uh, we are going to do what Hex does. So, but reverse. Like Hex uses um, proof of stake on top of proof of work. We are going to use proof of work on top of proof of stake. So
Get
you
ready.
will, but yeah, and you will be. So basically, what will happen is you will be running a special node, uh, which will calculate for how long the node has been running and how much heat it produced, and you will be allocated tokens on that. Now, again, you will be just thinking like you are going to create waste heat, but no, we are going to use that heat to cook rice. So that way, we are going to be saving energy, putting energy into good use, and you will be. Uh, but right now, those things are being worked out. Right, right now we are working on the most important part of any token project. That is writing a believable backstory for the founder. It is me. So I'm still trying to hire some fiction writers to get a kind of a slumdog millionaire. Slumdog millionaire would be a kind of too much, but yeah, I used to be very poor. I used to study under the street lights, that kind of story. So people find it more believable. That is main priority right now. After that, Uh, we will be hiring some graphic designers, and they will be setting up a 3D image of the what you call the node that will be used for mining. And last, if we get to it, we may hire some Solidity developers. Oh yeah. So yeah, remember, only two kind of people get really rich in crypto. One are the exchanges, or and second one are the coin founders. So I'm going to take advice right out of Richard's book and do what the master has taught me. Mm, uh,
I'm sold, man. Well, whatever it is you're doing, I'm sold. All in.
yes. Uh, I if
Wait, what? What?
I Felipe Mendoza. I didn't understand what you were saying.
Which one?
Or like what you brought up right now.
Oh no, because I
No
think he's talking
Finbear.
about what Finbear is talking about.
See,
There you
no.
go.
Why mine BTC? It's already too congested. You mine the new UVU token. It's much better. It's new shiny new thing. By and also, I will not tell anybody to emergency end stake. Uh, I will guide you regarding how to. You don't need to emergency and end stake on to join the UVU network. Uh,
Any shiny token will do, boss. That's what he said.
Hey, I want to bring up something about the. I think Motley mentioned it on his stream about OPSEC. As you know, Motley's out there in somewhere in Europe, or I think Santorini, Greece.
Santorini, Greece.
Yeah, and he was wearing a "Buy the Dip" T-shirt on the beach, and some person approached him and started asking him some questions about, hey, where are you from? Oh, I figure you're from America because it's in English, the shirt. Oh, are you into crypto? Oh, yeah. And the questions go on, and the deeper they go, they just boom, you're a target now. So just full, especially traveling around to places you're not familiar with. Yeah, that was a real life example there with Molly.
Yeah.
You guys got to realize I don't just talk for fun.
yeah.
I've said all this shit before. Play yourself if you want to. Shit's real in these streets. Ain't no fucking around on that front. So good luck to you. Hey man, it's funny until it's not. And Molly learned a good lesson right there. I'm sure that shit felt uncomfortable as fuck.
No, I know that, but the thing is, for me, it is the other way around. Like, I have a difficult time asking people to do anything, or while I'm traveling, like people kind of look at me like, oh, Indian guy looks kind of shady.
So no one's gonna come and talk to you. That's what you're saying.
You gotta wear the right shirt,
Yeah,
bro. You gotta wear the right shirt.
Yep, and now the thing is, I experienced this. Like I was in Beijing in 2018.
Mm.
Maybe I'll find, but I was now. I knew it was going to be cold, but I didn't realize how cold it was going to get. And I was wearing a black leather jacket and a black monkey cap. Uh, so everybody was like,
Yep.
where is he going?
Straight out of a movie for them. Imagine. Some people are so brainwashed over there. It's crazy.
Man, I don't know if I can share one of the. Let me try. If I am able to. Um, but yeah, what were you guys saying?
Just share your screen. I'll bring it up if you want to do that.
Just a minute. I'm trying to search it. Like, so difficult.
Xander's funny. You know, it's funny. I actually think about wearing my hex shit sometimes, but then I'm like, what the fuck am I thinking? I live in New York City. I better fucking not. Unless I'm like going into the city to meet somebody, I'm not wearing that shit. You don't wear that shit out here where I live at. You fucking stupid. Motherfuckers might not know, but they will type in hex.com and figure it out. We'll get that shit twisted.
Yeah. Or if they bump into a HexFlex feed and they're like, wait a minute, is this guy gonna be walking towards a Lamborghini? Let's follow him.
Exactly. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. That's why when we hit, what was it, 1 cent, I started preaching OPSEC, or was it 5 cents or whatever price it was. I've been talking about this for a while. People need to be careful about what they're letting become public, because it's no longer just funny money. It's always been real. You just didn't know better. So get your mind right, because it's only going to go higher from here. Stop letting everybody know what you got.
Yeah. I mean, there's a level of, security that you got to be aware of, because I want to mention that, I mean, Roger Ver is very well known in the space, and he's very public. He's approachable. He attends these meetups in Tokyo weekly, and I don't believe. I mean, he doesn't have any like bodyguards or nothing. Maybe Japan is not the place where these things may occur, but yeah, you do need to be very wary of where your surroundings are. Another instance is Nerd Girl recently had Brock Pierce on the show, and he was walking because he was I guess he was a little bit late, and he was walking through the streets of wherever he is by himself, and everybody knows that he's a multi-gazillionaire in crypto. So I mean, you just got to be mindful of your surroundings. That's all.
Always. Like Motley was just wearing a T-shirt in the Mediterranean, and some guy knew just enough to understand and do the math. I mean, see him as a target. Why else would he walk up to him and ask him umpteen questions? This is common. They do this in New York. This is so basic that you're about to get jacked when a motherfucker just don't walk away from you when he doesn't stop asking you questions. You just better get ready, because it's about to get lit. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So
that's true. I see the comments, RGS and Far Out. Yes, he is.
I thought so. I didn't want to say anything.
He's into jiu-jitsu. Yes.
So he's not worried about nothing. He is security.
Yeah.
He is the security, B. He doesn't need security.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
There you go. Well, that's an alternative for those that want to flex.
So get your lessons in.
Yeah, get the black belt on, baby.
There you go. Get some good lessons going. Yeah.
But though that black belt is not that helpful when you have a Uzi on your head.
Depends. Depends how good you are, because you can deweaponize somebody. I gotta say, you gotta
depends, but
you have to be trained.
That's why I said not as effective.
Yeah, you gotta be trained in order to do so.
There you go. on my head.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. I mean, hey, guns exist for a reason. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. I'm not able to find those photos right now. I think I have them on a different hard drive. So let it be next
So we
time.
can do it next week. It's all good.
What else? We have covered most of the things, man.
I think the
We
thing we've got to be very scary or cautious about is not a physical attack, but most likely it's going to be they're going to try and hack you somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they
In
might
most
not
cases,
risk.
yeah.
They might not risk trying to cause a scene because then they'll be identified pretty easily. So the thing we got to be very cautious about is your cyber security is where you got to step up as well.
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, you got to understand that social engineering hacking too, right? Like the social hacking, right? And that's why
Right.
people getting friendly with you, getting to know you, trying to pick your brain, see what's important to you, what's not, right? And this is where you just got to be careful, man. This is why I tell people, you out here showing your face is cool, but understand what you're doing because you don't know who's watching. You just don't know. And that's a fact. Don't matter where the fuck you are. You don't know who's watching. And this is why you have to be smart and be aware because it's a new world. More people watch YouTube and the internet than they watch regular TV now.
Yep.
So understand what
And
you're doing.
one pro tip would be using a pseudonym everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And for if you want to do what I call a pro gamer move, you can use a name that sounds like a real name. And if you use that of someone who looks like you, it's like level. That's the one thing we can do.
I think it works for you, Diraj. It doesn't work for me. Because I don't think I can find another guy kind of look like me and take his name.
Yeah. So being Indian and with 1 billion people, one among the 1 billion people kind of helps with that. So that was one. Yes. One last thing I had to because before I forget one I wanted to give a demo regarding use of Uniswap v3, but I'm having difficulty logging in and other connecting with my wallet, even the demo wallet. Um, the thing is, I think people are kind of using it wrong, and yeah, and this is the special information for people who have been watching so far. And please take notes if you can, because none of the influencers are talking about this. See, thing is, most of the people think putting in an limit order on Uniswap v3 now is like not what you do on a normal exchange. That is, or rather, people are using it that way. Like if you want to put in a limit order, you put in uh, a price at well below the or above the what you call current market price, um, and that's about it. But here is the thing: like if you put a single market order, is very likely that your order may not ever get filled, and like if you put in an order for 7 cents, it will go down to 6.9 cents and then go back up. You will never get the your order will never get filled. Why? One of the reasons, because it is open for everyone to see, and we already discussed how miners are extracting value from this uh, open trades. So what I suggest to do is put in a broad range. Now in normal trading terms, it is known as scaling in or scaling out of your order. So in a normal uh, trading setting, you would be putting in orders at various levels. So right now, let's say the hex price is 12 cents. You expect it to go down to um, 10 cents or maybe 7 cents. Maybe so instead of putting one big order of uh, the entire stack at 7 cents, you scale in the order like some for at, at 11 cents, some 10, 9, 8. So ideally you should be putting smaller orders at the top and uh, expanding or increasing the orders as we go down. So that way, even if your main order does not get hit, like it bounces back from 6 cents, then you will have some tokens allocated to you instead of your order getting uh, uh, just cancelled. So now Uniswap V3 does this thing for you uh, automatically. That is, so instead of putting liquidity at just that 7, now I'm taking 7 cents at a as a random number because I like the number 7. I don't expect to hex price to reach that level. But if you want
D-Rye just frozen.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll wait for him to come back. Gupta King, do you want to make your announcement or?
Yes, I think if we're coming to the end of the show, before we go, I've been working still behind the scenes, trying to get us for the Discourse Syndicate podcast a high level guest. It looks like we're getting really close. It's a former congressperson that looks like will be joining most likely the Kinetics Wake Up Hex show in the morning. So more to follow on once I get the firm date. But yes, that's what we're gonna see here. Hopefully within the next probably 30 days, or maybe let's say 4 weeks. There you go.
Boom. Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So let's save all these plebs.
Right on.
Really good.
Everybody needs saving about their hexagons. They just don't know it yet. They'll figure it out.
Yep.
see I hope so. Apparently YouTube doesn't want me to give out this important info, but I think Wales, I think you got what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Scale into the order. So instead of putting single bid at 7 cents, or putting your entire liquidity at 7 cents. You put a liquidity from whatever you now,
Six and a
right now
half
it
to
is at
seven, for example.
six. Yeah, six. I prefer keeping it even bigger, like
Yeah, yeah. Just an
right,
example. Just an
if
example.
so if it is at 12 cents, you and if you are expecting it to go to 7, I would recommend putting in the liquidity from
Uh-oh.
Again, yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. We'll give him one more chance if that doesn't
Where's
work.
Biggie at? Where's Biggie at? Give him one more chance.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, I think for tomorrow, at least, because we're coming up to 2 hours, I think for tomorrow we'll probably talk a little bit about OPSEC as well. I think there's a couple of things that are also brewing. I think I don't know if anyone's followed RectHex Pleb on Telegram. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. It's one
Let
of
me
those.
check. Let me check.
Yeah, that's okay. So there was a guy who got fished, or someone who pretended to be Richard and got fished, and he basically typed in his private keys, blah blah blah, and the whole thing was completely gone. And he decided that he wants to take some sort of legal action against Richard, say, "Oh, you're not supposed to steal my money," blah blah blah. I'm thinking, hang on, that's yeah. So that's pretty bad. So yeah, that's probably something we should bring out as well. I think we've got a lot of new viewers and new people in Hex as well. So no one should DM you. I think we need to drive that point with you home.
Yeah, actually, interestingly enough, I usually have my
his username. Yeah.
Yeah, my username.
Yep. Yes, people watching, nobody will ever ask you for your seed phrase or your private keys, no matter who it is. It could be your husband or wife, girlfriend, brother or sister. Do not give that information over the internet or to anybody in any instance, whether it's in person. Nobody should ever ask you for those.
Period.
Please.
Period.
We don't want to hear, especially anybody, but especially Hexicans being, taken advantage of. And someone pretending to be an administrator or a help desk or Richard. Nobody's going to ask you for your password or your private keys, period. Do not do it.
Nobody's going to be asking you for anything. We're not here to take. We're here to give.
The only thing that's good to give out is your public address.
That's it.
It's public for a reason. Public means that's what's safe to provide for you to be able to transact in the crypto space. Your public address.
Yeah. And let's hope this works.
Yeah, go ahead, D.
To the mind. Hopefully. So for that, if a beautiful lady messages you on Telegram, just do what I do. Is invest in this. You will make a lot of money. I just say, don't worry about the money. The money I got, you just send me nudes.
Just send me what?
It's one way.
You got cut off.
You got cut off. Yeah. What did you say?
So, mic test 1 2 1 2.
Yep. Good.
Good.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, if a beautiful girl messages me on DM and says invest in this, make a lot of money, I just say Don't worry about the money. The money I got. You just send me nudes. Not financial advice.
I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah. Uh, thanks. Oh, yeah.
Mike is working, not golden. Nice.
And let's hope for the third time. Let me try and explain what I was saying with top V3. The current price is at 12 cents and you expect it to go to 7 cents. It's better to keep a range of from 11 cents to 7 cents because either way, if it goes down 7 cents, complete your order is going to be complete. If not, if it bounces back from lesser than 7 cents, on some of the while that is happening, and if it bouncing in a lower range or in that range, you are earning fees on your that may itself cancel out some of the loss due to the high Ethereum. I will try to cover this for a demo. Internet gods are angry.
No. No good.
Papa B is in.
Papa B.
Nope. Uh-oh. Nah, he's frozen. All right. I think...
Okay, next time.
All right, guys. I think we should call it. We'll be back tomorrow, same time again. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Chat. It's been really, really fun. We've got Papa tomorrow, so I think we will have a different kind of fun, so which is good. Yeah, on that, I shall leave you all with Markable's Golden Mike. I always laugh every time I hear this. Oh my God. Love it. All right, man. I'll see you all tomorrow, same time.
Before that, just a hello. Feel free to comment if you want something to be said in the special mic. So, I'm the man with the golden mic. Yes.
Oh, feedback.
Yes.
I love the feedback. That's awesome.
Oh, feedback.
I love the feedback. That's awesome.
I'm the man with the golden mic. Yes. I'm the man with the golden mic.
Like, this is not a game.
Yes.
Oh, feedback.
Feel free to comment if you want something to be special mic.
So everybody now needs to recalibrate their frame of thinking because those are the facts. You want to be number one in anything, you better fucking act like it. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that matters. You're the one that's not a broke pleb. You're the one that's not invested in down 50%. Get your fucking shit right. It's not even a game. Like, I'm gonna keep lambasting whoever fucking doesn't get it because I have nothing better to do than to demolish the fucking Furu game.
Yes. And the man with the golden mic.
There's only one. The rest of them are merely attempting to maybe get there one day.
And the man with the golden mic. Yes.
I love the feedback. That's classic.
Thank you, Markable Thoughts, for the amazing video.
Oh, now you have to put that in too. Now I have to edit that at the end. Okay. I will probably.